In a world obsessed with steps, heart rates, and calories burned, fitness trackers have become our everyday health companions. But beneath their glowing screens and endless stats lies a hidden truth. They don't tell the whole story. From sleep quality to stress levels and even true calorie needs, these devices often miss what really matters for your body and long-term health. So before you trust your wrist more than your instincts, let's uncover what your fitness tracker isn't saying and why it could be holding you back. Today we will talk about what fitness trackers don't tell you and why it matters, so before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The illusion of accuracy. One of the most pervasive myths about fitness trackers is that they provide highly accurate data. However, the truth is more nuanced. While step counts and basic heart rate monitoring have improved over the years, many metrics, particularly calorie expenditure and sleep tracking, remain largely estimations based on algorithms rather than actual biometric measurement. Calorie counters, for instance, are notoriously imprecise. Studies have shown that even the best devices can be off by as much as 20 to 40%. So if your tracker says you burned 500 calories during your workout, the real number could be closer to 300, or even 700. This margin of error can significantly impact someone trying to lose or maintain weight, leading to frustration, plateaus, or even weight gain when users trust the data blindly. The emotional manipulation of metrics. Fitness trackers can have a psychological grip on their users. Many people start with the intention of being more active or healthier, but over time, they may find themselves obsessed with reaching arbitrary numbers: 10,000 steps, 30 minutes of daily activity, or a perfect sleep score. These goals are not inherently bad, but they often lack personalization. What's more concerning is how easily people begin to tie their self-worth to their data. A missed goal can cause feelings of guilt, laziness, or failure, even on days where the body needed rest. Conversely, meeting those targets can create a false sense of accomplishment, even if the activity was not particularly challenging or beneficial. Over time, this relationship with numbers can become toxic, fueling anxiety or disordered behavior rather than supporting true well-being. Ignoring context. The human element. Fitness trackers are excellent at collecting data, but they fail spectacularly at understanding context. Your device might tell you that you were sedentary for most of the day, but it doesn't know you were recovering from illness, nursing a sports injury, or simply resting after a tough week. Similarly, your sleep tracker might label your night as poor based on movement or heart rate patterns, but it cannot detect the quality of your dreams, emotional restoration, or whether you woke up feeling refreshed. These devices operate on fixed algorithms that fail to account for the nuance of human health, which is influenced by mental state, environment, personal goals, and countless other invisible variables. Health is not a math equation. It's a balance of body, mind, and soul, something no wristband can fully quantify. The dark side of motivation. For many users, fitness trackers serve as a motivating force. Seeing progress charted in real time can be encouraging and help build momentum. But motivation that relies solely on external feedback can be fragile. When the novelty wears off or when the data becomes frustrating or stagnates, users often lose interest. Even worse, some may push themselves too hard to meet goals every single day, regardless of how they feel physically. This mindset, often referred to as data-driven overtraining, can lead to burnout, chronic fatigue, and even injury. The body thrives on variation and rest, but many trackers don't reward days off. As a result, users may ignore warning signs from their bodies in favor of keeping a streak alive or earning another digital badge. The internal cue to listen to your body becomes drowned out by the constant digital buzz of your device. Limited insights on strength and flexibility. While cardio activity is relatively easy to track with sensors, walking, running, cycling, fitness trackers fall short when it comes to strength training and flexibility exercises. Lifting weights, for example, involves complex movement patterns that many trackers cannot accurately detect or categorize. As a result, these sessions are often underreported or misrepresented in your daily activity log. The same goes for yoga, Pilates, or mobility work. These forms of exercise are critical for functional fitness, joint health, posture, and injury prevention, yet they often register as low activity or even inactivity on your wearable. This not only distorts the user's perception of their overall fitness, but can also devalue important aspects of a well-rounded fitness regimen. Over time, people may overemphasize cardio-based goals at the expense of equally essential strength and flexibility training. Sleep tracking, a dream or a distortion. Sleep is perhaps one of the most misunderstood and misrepresented metrics in fitness tracking. Many wearables claim to analyze sleep patterns, dividing your night into light, deep, and REM stages. But the technology behind this is rudimentary at best. Most trackers rely on movement, actigraphy, and changes in heart rate, which only offer a partial view of what's happening during sleep. They cannot measure brain waves, the gold standard for sleep quality assessments. As a result, users often get misleading sleep scores. Worse, they may wake up feeling rested, but see a poor sleep label and begin the day with unnecessary anxiety or doubt. This phenomenon, sometimes called orthosomnia, describes people becoming so obsessed with improving their sleep metrics that they actually sleep worse due to stress and overmonitoring. The irony is that in trying to optimize sleep, the obsession with perfection can undermine it entirely. Ignored metrics, mental health and recovery. Perhaps the most glaring omission from most fitness trackers is any real measurement of mental health and psychological well-being. Stress, anxiety, mood fluctuations, and emotional burnout all have profound impacts on physical health, yet they are mostly invisible to these devices. Some newer models now include stress detection features, but these are still in their infancy and often reduce complex emotional states to a single number or graph. What these devices don't tell you is when you're emotionally overwhelmed, mentally drained, or in need of a break, even if your body appears physically active. Similarly, recovery is often underappreciated. True recovery includes not just rest, but good nutrition, emotional regulation, sleep quality, hydration, and downtime. Your tracker may log your active minutes, but it won't prompt you to schedule a mental health day, have a friend, or spend time in nature, all things that are vital for holistic health. Privacy and data concerns. Beyond the physiological limitations, there are also privacy concerns that most users overlook. Fitness trackers collect a staggering amount of data, from your location and movement patterns to your heart rate, sleep habits, and even menstrual cycles. This data is often shared with third-party companies, insurance providers, or marketing agencies, sometimes without full user consent or understanding. In a world increasingly driven by data, this raises ethical questions. Could your health insurance rate go up based on your activity levels? Will marketers target you based on your sleep patterns or stress levels? While companies claim to anonymize data, breaches have happened, and sensitive health information can become vulnerable. Trusting a fitness tracker means trusting a complex web of corporations and algorithms with some of your most intimate personal data, a risk that is often ignored in the excitement of owning a shiny new gadget. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.